There's something almost unsettling about people who stay calm when the world burns around them. Their stillness seems unnatural to those who live in emotional chaos. Yet that composure isn't weakness, it's the product of war, the quiet aftermath of countless internal battles already fought and won. Calm people are not born serene, they are made, forged through years of restraint, loss, and brutal self-reflection. Their calmness is not the absence of emotion, but the mastery of it. As Seneca once said, "He who is brave is free." Freedom for them doesn't come from the world outside, it comes from the discipline within. You see, the calm are not detached because they don't care. They're detached because they've learned what deserves their care. Life taught them that most storms are illusions, loud but harmless. They've learned that panic solves nothing, that anger blinds the mind, and that anxiety is just fear disguised as thinking. So they stopped feeding the noise. They don't react, they respond. They don't rush, they observe. Their power lies in pause. When others scream, they breathe. When others crumble, they anchor themselves to reason, not emotion. Epictetus reminded his students, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Those who remain calm understand this truth not as philosophy, but as survival. To live calmly is to rebel against the emotional slavery of the modern mind. We live in a world addicted to reaction. Everyone is provoked, everyone is offended, everyone is desperate to be heard. But calm people don't chase noise. They choose stillness, because they know clarity is only found in silence. They have faced the chaos within themselves, and because of that, the chaos outside no longer intimidates them. They've stared at their pain, their anger, their fear, and rather than being consumed by it, they've studied it. They've learned to treat their emotions as signals, not commands. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who ruled one of the most chaotic empires in history, wrote to himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The calm live by this. Their peace is a shield, not a facade. They are not passive, they are prepared. When something goes wrong, they don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What now?" They act with purpose, not impulse. Their calmness isn't fragile, it's strategic, because they know that every reaction costs energy, and every loss of control weakens the mind. We, who aspire to become like them, must understand this. Calmness is not a personality trait, it's a decision. A decision made again and again, especially when emotions roar and pride screams for attention. To stay calm when others lose themselves, that is strength. The calm walk through life as if they've already seen the worst, because in many ways they have. They've known betrayal, chaos, and despair, but they've also learned that nothing external can truly harm them unless they allow it to. Their calm is built on a simple, unshakable belief that the only true control one has is over oneself. To understand those who remain unshaken, we must first confront a truth that most avoid. Calmness is not granted by circumstances, it is earned through relentless internal struggle. Those who appear unmovable have walked through fire, not once, but countless times. They have stared into the abyss of their own fears, their own desires, their own limitations, and emerged intact, not because life spared them, but because they learned to spare themselves from the tyranny of reaction. Calm individuals are architects of their own minds. Every thought, every impulse, every desire is examined before it is allowed to take root. As Epictetus teaches, no man is free who is not master of himself. The calm are masters. They have trained themselves to treat their emotions not as truths demanding obedience, but as data demanding analysis. A surge of anger is not a call to action. It is a signal to pause, to reflect, to choose the response that serves reason rather than ego. Their quietness is not emptiness. It is concentration. Where others are frantic, they are attentive. Where others see insult, they see opportunity. Where others perceive chaos, they see patterns waiting to be understood. The calm observe, they calculate, they endure. And in that endurance lies an almost invisible power. They hold themselves accountable for what they can control and relinquish obsession over what they cannot. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." The calm internalize this truth not as a guideline, but as a way of life. We who chase the rush of validation, the dopamine of recognition, the frenzy of constant engagement, are blind to the immense strength of the calm. To them, social approval is irrelevant. To them, chaos is a tool, not a threat. They do not react because they do not fear. They have trained themselves to see life as a series of tests, and every provocation is merely another trial to endure with integrity. We must also see that calmness is not passivity. It is deliberate, it is strategic, and it is profoundly demanding. To remain composed while the world collapses requires vigilance. Vigilance over the mind, the body, and the spirit. It requires that we understand the impermanence of all things, that we anticipate the fleeting nature of fortune and misfortune alike, and that we anchor ourselves to principles that no circumstance can shake. The calm have mastered the art of detachment without detachment from life itself. They feel deeply, yet they act with discernment. They suffer silently, yet they move decisively. Their power lies in this paradox. They are fully present, yet unbound by the turmoil around them. They are aware that most people live as slaves to emotion, and by contrast, their own minds are sovereign territories, unassailable except by their own consent. To become like them, we must practice what the Stoics practiced: reflection, moderation, and vigilance. We must cultivate the inner fortitude to observe without attachment, to act without compulsion, and to remain unshaken even when the ground beneath us trembles. Calmness is not a gift of nature. It is a conquest of the will. In the end, those who are always calm teach us a profound lesson. The greatest victories are invisible. They are not marked by applause nor announced by the world. They are measured in moments of restraint, in choices made without haste, in power exercised silently, invisibly, yet unerringly. We must strive to walk this path, for in mastering ourselves, we inherit a strength that no external storm can diminish, a strength that transforms not only how we endure the world, but how the world endures us. To truly understand those who remain calm in a world obsessed with noise, we must recognize a profound truth. Their serenity is a deliberate cultivation, not a natural gift. Calm people do not merely avoid chaos, they transform it into insight. Where most see turmoil, they see clarity. Where most feel threatened, they feel opportunity. This is not passive detachment, but an active mastery of the mind, a command over the self that the Stoics prized above all else. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Those who are calm internalize this teaching to the fullest. Their composure is rooted in awareness, a deep recognition of the impermanence of external conditions. A rude word, a social slight, a sudden misfortune. These are mere fluctuations, incapable of touching their inner citadel. They have built walls not of avoidance, but of understanding, knowing that only internal reactions are within their jurisdiction. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." The calm do not waste their spirit on imagined slights. They reserve their energy for reasoned response, not instinctive reaction. Moreover, the calm possess an extraordinary patience with both the world and themselves. They understand that impulsive judgments are the enemy of wisdom. When provoked, they pause, not out of fear, but out of discernment. Every action, every word, every decision is measured against the standard of rational virtue. This self-governance produces a quiet magnetism. Others may not fully understand it, yet they sense the unshakable strength beneath the still surface. We, caught in cycles of reactivity, envy this equanimity without realizing the labor it demands. Calmness is forged through continuous self-discipline, rigorous reflection, and acceptance of life's inherent unpredictability. It is not resignation, but resilience. Every storm weathered without panic becomes another lesson, another layer of inner fortitude. The calm have learned to embrace the Stoic principle that suffering and misfortune are opportunities for growth if met with reason and courage. Finally, their calm extends outward as a stabilizing force. In social or professional arenas, their presence becomes an anchor. Decisions are clearer around them, conflicts diffuse, tensions subsides. This is the quiet power of those who have conquered their internal chaos. They shape the external world not by force, but by mastery of the self. To walk this path ourselves, we must cultivate observation over reaction, discipline over impulse, and reflection over judgment. Only then can we discover the rare power that lies in calmness, a sovereignty of mind impervious to the turbulence that consumes so many, and a strength that commands respect without ever raising a voice. If calmness is mastery of the self, then it is also mastery over desire, the subtle chains that bind most of humanity. Those who remain calm understand that the world offers no lasting satisfaction, and thus they refuse to tether their inner peace to fleeting pleasures or external validation. Epictetus wrote, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." The calm live this truth daily. They are not cold, nor are they indifferent. They are vigilant. Every craving, every urge, every societal expectation is weighed against the measure of reason before it can disturb their equanimity. This mastery of desire manifests in restraint. They speak less, but with intention. They act less, but with precision. The calm do not flail in the tempest of emotion. They move with purpose, allowing life to flow around them without being swept away. In a world addicted to reaction, they embody a paradoxical power. The less they chase, the more they command. As Seneca observed, he is most powerful who has power over himself. Moreover, the calm cultivate a profound self-awareness. They study their own impulses with the same rigor that a philosopher studies the cosmos. By understanding the mechanics of their mind, they predict the storms of emotion before they erupt. Anger, fear, envy, these are not weaknesses to be shamed or suppressed, but natural phenomena to be observed, understood, and redirected. The calm transform potential destruction into insight, chaos into clarity. This internal vigilance extends to their relationships. They do not allow others' moods to dictate their own. Gossip, manipulation, and petty conflicts pass through them like wind over water, leaving no ripples. Their presence in a room stabilizes others, not through control, but through the quiet authority of someone who has mastered themselves. People unconsciously gravitate toward them, sensing the unshakable steadiness that can anchor even the most turbulent surroundings.